purchasing process has a three components.
Good day, people. I am Vanessa May Perez.
I am Shailene Paalam Salazar.
We are here bringing you the new information about purchasing process.
Our top reports are ordering, good in words, and payment. Ordering. Ordering is putting things into their correct place, following some rules. It has three components such as low stock, paper requisitions, form, and purchase order. The order must be made from a list of approval suppliers so as to obtain the best terms. For the example is the quality, cost, and the lead time.
In ordering, you need to ensure good controls, and it has two ways. Number one is proper segregation of duties. This is the person who prepares requisition should not be the same person who does the ordering. Management assertion, completeness. The test of controls to observe segregation of duties. Take note that the requester is not the same as orderer.
Authorizations of pre-numbered order forms, safeguarding of bank order forms. Management assertions occurrence is all orders are for goods and services required by the company. Test of controls. It is about inspect authorizations of order from, and it's supported by purchase requisitions and other justification for purchase requirements. The order forms and the purchase requisitions should be matched to each other.
Good inwards is a warehouse receiving and stocking goods, raw materials, and then stocking the finished products ready to be shipped or delivered. It has three factors. First one is the warehouse that receives goods. The warehouse will check the quality of the goods received and also that all items received are stated in the approved purchasing order. Next is good return note or GRN that record when goods are received. And lastly, the signed delivery order that sent back to the supplier. Is match invoice with purchase requisition form, purchase order goods return note. Supplier invoice is the journal voucher that updates subsidiary ledger.
How can we ensure good controls over good inwards?
To ensure good controls over good inwards, there are three ways. The first one is proper segmentation of duties. This is the person receiving the goods should not be the same person recording the entries. Management assertion completeness. Test of controls is to check the involves of goods are: number one is updated in stock cards. Number two, prices checked to quotation. Number three, classified correctly for correctly calculated. Number five, posted to purchase and account payable ledger. Number six is good received note.
Re-perform calculation on suppliers' invoices. It need to check if the amount is correctly recorded. Management assertions, accuracy. All goods and service are recorded in correct accounting period. Test of controls. Check postings of account payable ledger and the general ledger. Account payable ledger. Check posting to account payable ledger and the general ledger. Accounts payable ledger and the general ledger should be matched. Compare monthly supplier's statement with accounts payable balance. Management assertion completeness. All goods and services received are accurately recorded. Different test of control is verify that invoice recorded are checked for price, mathematical, reference to purchase orders and goods received notes, and the authorized for payment.
Payment is to transfer money, goods, or services in exchange for goods or services in acceptable that have been previously agreed upon by all parties involved. Cash disbursement report. Check as dispatch to suppliers must be made by authorized personnel. Next to cash disbursement report, payment voucher that stamp paid to avoid duplicate. In ensuring good controls of payment of goods is proper segmentation duties. The person receiving payment should not be the same doing the accounting records. Cashier, accounting, check as signatory. Management assertion, completeness. Test of control, select sample of payments from payment voucher system. Compare with paid checkers to ensure pay agrees. Vouch to suppliers invoice for goods and services received and that this invoice have been checked and stamped with paid. Supplier invoice is need to, supplier invoice had been checked, paid.
Supplier statements for monthly. Accounts payable ledger to supplier statement. Reconcile supplier statement with accounts payable ledger. To check his signature, must check in supporting documents and invalidate invoices by stopping paid. To ensure that payments are only made once for goods and services received. Management assertion completeness. Test of control. Vouch to supplier invoices for goods and services received and that these invoices had been checked and stamped.
The test balance is to search the unrecorded liabilities. The following audit procedures are used. Number 1, ask management about control activities used to identify, record unrecorded liabilities and accruals at the end of accounting period. Number 2, obtain vendors' statements and reconcile the amounts to the client's account payable records. Number 3, confirm vendors' account including accounts with zero balance. Number 4, vouch large monetary items to purchase journal and cash disbursements journal for a limited time after year-end. The following are journal is need in limited time after year-end. Purchase journal, cash disbursements journal. Number 5, examine files and match purchase order, receiving reports, and vendor invoice for any unrecorded liabilities.
And that's all for today. Have a great day.
Once again, I'm Vanessa May Perez.
I am Sherlyn Paalam Salazar. And this
And
is
this
News
is
ng
News ng
Pilipinas
Pilipinas version 2.0.